Good afternoon, and what a bully day this has been.
The History Center has been conducting walking tours for a while now, but it wasn't until a few years back that they started thinking about gearing up to take the show on the road.
People really loved the historical tours of the town. Decided, let's put it on wheels so that it would go faster and you could see more of the town at one time. Also, it's a comfortable ride for people who don't want to do all the walking.
Because Marquette's rich history spans a variety of neighborhoods, undulating from one street to the next. So they decided to enlist the services of Checker Transport Company to help whisk passengers away to the 1800s.
Where have you come from today?
I've come from 1890.
You get to learn about the founders of the town, but also about some everyday folks of Marquette's history.
Stories from celebrated citizens like Ellen Harlow, who arrived in Marquette's wilderness by way of schooner. Or a personal anecdote from President Theodore Roosevelt regarding his lawsuit with a local journalist.
And he said, the cost of a good newspaper.
The people on our tour who are portraying historical characters from Marquette are all volunteers, and they have done their research here at the History Center, so then they are fully immersed in that character and the history of the person, and then they take on the character and learn how that person may have acted and sounded, and we also have costumes for them.
John Monroe Longyear was born in 1850 in Lansing and moved here in 1873. And I am his spirit this summer.
Longyear is stationed outside the 64-room mansion he built back in 1892, donning a seersucker suit in 1906 pin, reaffirming his authenticity. He tells tales from his time in town in character, like the horrific account of his son's drowning in 1900 at the age of 20.
Mrs. Longyear could no longer bear to look upon the lake, and so they took that house apart, stone by stone, numbered each piece, wrapped them in canvas, packed them in straw, placed them on 172 rail cars, and shipped it 1,300 miles east to be reconstructed at Brookline, Massachusetts. That was the famous Longyear house that became known by Ripley's Believe It or Not as the twice-built house.
It's tidbits of information like this that allow passengers to link the past to the present, all while enjoying the modern-day comfort of air conditioning. There's only one tour left on this year's run, but with enough local interest, it might be a mainstay for the History Center for years to come. Reporting for ABC 10 and CW5, I'm Rick Tarsitano.